Okay, so I am installing the transmission cooler. I've mounted two riv nuts. I now have to drill two holes over here. Okay, so I've got the holes drilled here in the core support. I can't use riv nuts here because the riv nut would need to go in through this side, and I have itty bitty little space. Can't get a riv nut gun in there, so gonna just have to use nuts and bolts on these. Okay, so I've got these two straps bent up. They're gonna go over here. These two flat straps are fitting just perfectly. I'm gonna need to just go ahead and trim them down. I'll get these installed. Okay, so the transmission cooler is mounted. I've got brackets bent up over here. Thank God for a vise. So inlet, outlet, and I now have to plumb it. The ones I've seen online, guys have been going through that hole and that hole, so I'm gonna have to go get my step drill and figure that out. Okay, so I found some grommets that fit the cooler hose about perfectly. I've got it set on my step drill here, so it is 1 step below 3/4, which is, I can't do math, 11/16. So the inner diameter is 11/16, and I need to make it big enough for this groove to fit squarely, so I'm going to go to 3/4, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to go to 15/16. Okay, so I tried the grommet. I tried cutting it in half. I tried the lube trick. It's not working. The panel here is too thick. It's made up of 2 or 3 pieces of metal that have been folded and welded together, and it's just too thick for that grommet. So what I'm going to do is take this piece of hose, put it over this piece of hose, and then take that and shove it through the hole in the frame. And I think that's going to work. Okay, so bottom hose is in. It's awfully dark. Let's see if I can get some light on that. Okay, hey, look. So, piece of hose inside another piece of hose, perfectly sized hole. So I'm going to drill out that one, and we're going to 1 inch. Okay, so transmission cooler is mounted. Hoses are grommeted. I got to go find the zip tie kit and zip tie the hose around the hose. But yep. So we've got the hoses. I've just got them looped through. I've got to go get the radiator and install it now. Okay, so the transmission oil cooler is installed right there in front of the radiator. Gotta be able to put the AC condenser over there. The radiator is in and mounted. It's nice and solid. It's not going anywhere. I've got the hoses coming out here. They're just looped. I've got one of the fittings in the radiator. I've got the other one, I think, inside the house. But I'm just gonna leave this like this. Next, I have to make the hard lines for the transmission to get up to the radiator. Okay, so much fun.